What's up? You gonna come over here? Yeah. Oh, she's a happy girl. Right. Oh, it's done it again. Has it done it again? Can you hear me right now? Something is going very peculiar with my sound setup whenever I start the game. I wonder if the app is trying to take control of the microphone? Can you hear me? You can hear me. How strange. I don't know what's going on. Whenever I launch Battlebits, some sort of microphone conflict is occurring. Does the game use the microphone heavily? Hang on. What's this then? 1 second. Okay. Yeah, probably best to switch that off then. Hang on, let me just do that. Okay, give that a go. Okay, that probably explains it then. It's probably trying to take control of permissions for the microphone. Anyway, hi, welcome indeed. Yes, sorry for, context for the people just joining. I spent the last 45 minutes just sitting in my Twitch chat, just being bored. I've no idea what to play this evening. Normally I start a live stream at 8 o'clock on the dot, which is typically when I finish work. So what happens is I finish the editing of whatever it is I'm doing this week, and then it's like, I'm bored, drop into a game and then play whatever I've been itching to play all day. But it's currently my week off, and I haven't been working today. I've been doing some preparation on data storage stuff, so I haven't really had a thing to play. So when I got to this evening, I've just kind of been like, I've no idea what I'm doing. I installed Homeworld 2 and launched it up and tried to play it. Didn't fancy it. I installed a Kenshi, but didn't even get so far as launching it. Just didn't appeal to me. I installed Splinter Cell, the original one. Considered Chaos Theory for a while. It's been a long time since I played Chaos Theory. But then decided it just wasn't really into Splinter Cell. So yeah, I must admit, I'm still not sure what I'm into. So maybe this too will take the form of me just switching over to a just chatting stream in about 20 minutes time. We'll see. For the moment, hi. Welcome indeed. 1 second. Let me just pick thing. Okay. Also, for those not familiar, that is Lulu. She's a 7-year-old French bulldog. She's extremely cuddly. Hey, darling. And she's getting chicken and gravy flavoured biscuits that she really likes. She wants me to shovel them directly into her mouth. There we go. Yeah, I have to put in some effort to eat it. Anyway, so welcome, folks. So a quick update then. At the end of last week, I finished... Sorry, what did I do? I finished the last YouTube video in the form of Hold Fast Bullshittery, and then it went up to the patrons, and then it went public. When did it go public? It was on Sunday, wasn't it? What I'm doing now is I'm currently taking the week off, and we'll get back on the Bullshittery editing next Monday. So, coming up. Ooh, hang on. I bogged off to go fishing with my brother yesterday, and had a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm just generally trying to take the week off and relax whilst the patrons and the Twitch subscribers vote for the next Bullshittery. Right, 1 second. Okay. Hang on a second, how is the audio? Oh god, my mouse sensitivity and FOV is completely knackered. Hang on. Yeah, this is going to be like an old man. Hang on. All that. Yeah. 1 second, just trying to fix the FOV. It's really far back for some reason. Okay. Right, anyway. What's going on then? We've captured Objective C. So, yes, I actually really, really like this type of game, to the point that I've got heavily sucked into many a Battlefield Battlefield-inspired game, up until Battlefield 3, when it kind of went to shit. Battlefield 4 was the turning point, really. I'm super into Rising Storm a lot, so... Well, Oh, okay. There we go. We won! Hooray! I contributed. Thank you, Chefu and Lock Johnny. Thank you, Detective North and Super Mogwai. Thank you, Lungan and Diatomic and Skull Reaper and Zyphon and Chows. Thank you, all of you. Also, 1 minute. Let's get the Lulu cam up. 1 minute. Sorry, I really should have prepared all of this ahead of time. Let's do that, and then go there, and then click this, and then click that, and then move battle bits beneath the Lulu cam, which will be there, if you want it. Right, she wants another biscuit. Hang on a second. Okay. Anyway, how is everyone? You all okay? Thank you, Merlin. And thank you, Leah. And thank you, the Sauron Rising. Doing great. Nice. Desratten, hope you're okay. Thank you, Mostly Fluffy. Oh, really, Killer Shadow. Mad John is okay. Spent most of the day editing slow reel footage. Show reel footage, even. Oh. Okay, what's going on here? Ooh, okay. I see. So we deploy from a spawn. There's no room to spawn. I presume there will be in a minute. Hang on a second. Loadout. Oh, I see. Do we go from here? All right. Thank you, Yatanis. Thank you very much, Yatanis. So yeah, so over here things are fine, just taking the week off. Yeah, my plan is to reformat the PC, which I was meant to do today. I've got the entire PC pretty much ready to be reformatted. The reason for that is, for some bizarre reason, the last 2 YouTube videos that I've made have had shocking technical errors. And I want to do a full reformat of the PC to try and undo those errors. For some reason, the 2 editing pieces of software that I use are not communicating with each other, like, at all. Just trying to figure out the controls. Hang on. Okay. Am I... Oh, make kits of old? Okay. So the 2 pieces of editing software that I use are Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. Now, for some reason, the 2 of them won't cooperate, and I noticed this problem when I started making the forest video essay. And in order to remedy that problem, I did figure it out. I had to basically pre-render a whole load of the video, taking up like 800 gigabytes. It was crazy. Oh look, you can drag people. That's kind of cool. Are people throwing... What's that, a claymore? So yes, I managed to figure out the problem, but to my annoyance, it seems that the problem has followed me, so I'm still bedeviled by it, I'm afraid. Not sure what the colour of the enemy are. Stand by. Checking, where are we? So we're here. Ooh, what are they? Are they turrets or sensors? They look like sensors. Are they revealing the position of the enemy when deployed? Stand by. Can I can lean. Thank you, Master Raffa. Thank you, Master Raffa. We captured Objective D, okay? So are we pushing into their spawn? Seems to be a bit monstrously one-sided currently. Hang on, whoops. Thank you, Queek. Thank you very much, Queek. Whoop, I'm in enemy territory, I see. Can't proceed further. Are you the enemy? No. What colour are the enemy? Stand by. Let's back off this way. Thank you, Closing Time. Thank you very much, Closing Time. Squad mate spawned on me. Am I the squad leader? I've been promoted. I see no icon next to my name. I don't think I'm the squad leader. I presume that's where they're going to come from. Enemy will have similar colours. Aim for the dudes without the blue icon. Oh, really? They're not like a darker shade of uniform? Hang on, is there a melee key, I wonder? Can I climb this? Yes, I can. Let's see, that's their spawn. There's a couple of them down there. They did not give a shit. Oh, hello. They're coming up behind us while we're not paying attention. Okay, where is my health? Oh. Thank you, Chin Shanky. Thank you very much, Chin. And hi there, Zam. I hope you're very well. Stand by. So, nearest medic. Okay, so they've got that mechanic. Hold space to give up or be revived. Okay, how many tickets? Oh, there's loads of tickets. Holy fucking shit. Probably give up and respawn. Right. 1 second, just still learning the controls. There we go. Okay, so a centralized city. Let's go again. So yes, over here then, folks. So I went fishing with my brother yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. So if you're not familiar, my little brother, who's a cunt, and he's not that little. He's 30. I'm young. And yes, we went off fishing. We went to a still water, which is like a lake thing, as opposed to a river. And we ended up setting up on the setting up on the edge of this rather nice little fishing session on the edge of this lake. We ended up collectively catching like 10 fish apiece, a mixture of bream and roach and carp. Oh, bugger. So, he managed to catch 5 carp, and I only caught 1. But technically, mine was the larger carp, so I win. Technically, that's how that works. It's not the total weight of all the fish, it's the weight of that one individual fish, obviously. Oh, I'm being healed. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Stand by. Where are they currently? Let's see, we're just stopping them. Is there a ticket bleed, I wonder? Some Battlefield games have a ticket bleed, where if you hold the majority of the conquest points, then they'll start to lose tickets over time. It does? There is a ticket bleed in this one. Okay. Rising Storm, and I believe some of the later Battlefields started to do away with the ticket bleed. I think. How did my fishing affect the trout population? Well, it's all catch and release. There's no keeping. Since they're still waters, you just put them back in the water. Okay. What is a ticket and why is it bleeding? So, in contrast to the first-person shooters prior to 2001, the game Battlefield 1942 put in a rather clever system of tickets, in that you would have a number of lives at the top of the screen, and to die would lose a life. Now, this stood in sharp contrast to games at the time such as Tribes, which were doing a very similar thing. Tribes and Tribes 2. Big open world, objectives to capture, vehicles, classes for infantry, all that jazz. But the ticket system really set a sort of limit on, well, it stopped you from being flippant with your life. It wasn't simply a case of just run off and say Shazbot, skid down a mountain on your jetpack and die, it doesn't matter. The ticket system meant that you do kind of have to stay the fuck alive and preserve your tickets as long as possible. Stand by. Okay, stand by. I can indeed deploy on... I presume this is my squad leader. Okay. Yes, basically number go down. No thank you, I'm not right now. Stand by. What is this? What class am I currently playing as? This looks like a... Not sure, I cannot tell. Holy shit, the bed. Yellow is the squad leader. Okay. Oh, you can spawn on any squad member. Interesting. Really? Must be a nightmare. Okay. What's my favorite Battlefield? My favorite Battlefield, I'm gonna have a hot take, and people are gonna hate me for it. My favorite Battlefield is actually Battlefield 2142, but specifically Battlefield 2142 Beta. Why? because it had a lovely forlorn mouthfeel to it in this sort of way that broke away from either World War II or the military gun-ho US versus Russia bullshit, and it had the futuristic take of a world running out of food. Plus it has spaceships. Stand by. The end of the game would have a fight take place on these enormous vehicles in the sky called Titans, which meant that after fighting over conquest points, which weren't even conquest points, they were actually missile silos, which I thought was quite a clever way of mixing up the status quo. You weren't fighting over the terrain necessarily, you were fighting over the defense of a missile silo that would whittle down the shields on a spaceship that's flying just above the fight. That spaceship could also indeed lend its guns to the actual battle, providing this interesting, if extremely laggy, to the point that most servers actually switched them off, or rather switched off their ability to move, sort of contribution tactically. But the fun part is, in the final part of the battle, when the silos that you've captured have whittled away the shield... I'm bleeding, stand by. How do I remedy this? Is it this thing? Nope, what is this thing? I've placed down an item, I don't know what it is. Maybe I have to find a medic? Is there something on the floor that I can run over? Like a med kit from Battlefield 2? You're a medic. Oh. Well, I died in a convenient place then, didn't I? Oh, it's hold 3. I was pressing 3 and left clicking. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yes, you would have these floating spaceships above the battlefield. Long story short, I'm trying to say that in the final moments of the game, the gameplay would switch quite drastically, and all of a sudden the open sweeping movement of a Battlefield game involving long sort of outflanks around city blocks and debris and fighting tanks and aircraft was suddenly replaced with an extremely intimate corridor shooter, where one had to, or could choose to, infiltrate the floating spaceship with its shields down and start fighting bulkhead by bulkhead through one of these Titans. It was incredibly interesting. Now, the reason why I say the beta was great was because they decided to put in unlocks for weapons. It was the first Battlefield game that actually did it. So you didn't have all of your weapons right from the get-go. You would have to sometimes unlock them. And guess what was an unlock? Grenades. Which meant that in the beta, no one had grenades, and you wouldn't believe the difference a Battlefield game without grenades. The difference is incredible. All of a sudden, you didn't have to worry about some motherfucker parking at the end of a corridor with a box of ammo and just throwing a million grenades like these fucking... like they're going out of fashion. All of a sudden, you had to take cover. You had to fight side by side with your fellow man. And as a result, it was fantastic. I've never seen a better Battlefield experience. The moment grenades were put in, it was rubbish. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Bad Luck. Hi there, Mary. Sorry, thank you for the subs, guys. I keep missing them. Thank you, Triple and Zol. What's that sound? It's a mosquito. Thank you, Samurai. And General Tomat and Do. What am I even looking at right now? So we are attacking D and trying to hold them off from B. Blue on my crosshair. Does that indicate friendly? Maybe. Stand by. Tickets. Which side am I? I presume I'm the US? Our tickets... I see. That's our ticket bleed. Okay, we are currently fairly even. Oops. Blue means an armor hit. Oh, okay. So yes, Battlefield 2142 I found very, very interesting. I played it relatively recently, in the last like 4 years. I went back to it when it had a brief revive. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite hold up. Okay. Let's go here. So one of the important elements, and again, this is just my opinion, when it comes to a Battlefield type game, is it's very important to keep people in the fight as much as possible. More recently, you've seen some games inspired, Battlefield-style games, inspired by the success of Project Reality from Battlefield 2, or at least I assume inspired by that. But as a result, they're very slow. They're very methodical, where maneuvering is much of a part of the fighting as fighting. But in my opinion, that doesn't serve this type of game mode very well. You want to keep people fighting for as much as possible. For as long as possible. Because the more just sitting around waiting for a medic, the more you're not really leaning into this sense of grandeur that comes with a ticket shooter. If people are spending time moving ages from point to point, A, the points don't really support each other in a sort of tactical sense. And B, at least a player like me starts getting a bit bored. Okay. What was this? Oh, it's a tree. I thought the skybox was rubbish. Okay. If I want to play Fortnite, hold down the middle mouse button. Dare I ask? What's this? Supply, ground deployments. Oh, I see! Air support. Interesting. Gadgets built on the ground. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Ah, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's destructible as well. Oh no, wait, maybe that's just me. Caps lock unbuild. Ah. Okay. I see. So maybe these weren't here by default. Ooh. What am I looking at right now? Stand by. I'm looking at the... Is that yellow icon me? It is. So I'm looking down the road towards their spawn. Okay. Well, we got most stuff here. Let's just hang out here for a second. What's this thing? It's a donut. It's a thing. It's a... Fuck, what's it called? Little automated hoover. Okay. Oop. Ooh, quite a lot of kick on that. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Sorry for the wheel spinning this evening. I'm really not sure what to play. It's an anti-personnel mine, not a hoover. Thank you very much. So yeah, yesterday I went fishing with my brother and we had lots of fun. He caught like a 13.8 common carp, I think it was, and I caught like a 14-pounder. So we caught two monster fish in rapid succession. So quick, in fact, that he was still trying to get the hook out of his fish by the time I snagged my one. I tell you, when I got back last night, normally I live stream at 8 in the evening, I was fucking knackered. Like, all my muscles were hurting. No, you throw them back, Min. You throw them back. My muscles were killing me. I went to bed like an old man. Oh, what the fuck? I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go to bed. Can you eat the carp? No. In the UK, you got to put them back if it's a fishery. So we went to a fishery, like a still water, privately owned. Sorry, let me just zoom in. The dog. There we go. 1 second, while I'm here with a brief moment. So that's my sidearm. So I see bandages. This is a anti-personnel mine. Oh, sledgehammer. I presume this is my melee? Okay. Mouse wheel can let me move through them. Good. Oh. Watch out for him. Whoa, was that a bomb? Hey! Nice throw. Where'd he go? Is he coming up? Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Ponyo. Glad you... Yes, I'm surprised that people like... Well, I edited that video about... well, that was like months ago. That was all the way back in March. But I figured I'd put it up on the channel anyway, because why not? Thank you, Tungsten. Thank you very much, thank you very much, Tungsten. Many walls are destroyable, says German. Cool. Indeed, King. So over in Europe, I'm told that the carp is actually something of a delicacy. It's eaten during... Is it Christmas or New Year? Here in the United Kingdom, though, not so much. you don't really see... Well, it's known as a coarse fish. In other words, a fish that's been identified as specifically not one that we normally eat. Christmas. Thank you very much. Christmas. So typically we... coarse fish would be things like roach and bream. Even though we do eat sea bream. Oh, I'm being dragged. By the enemy or by a friendly? Can't even tell. Right. Okay, so they took back B. We failed to hold it because we're rubbish. 1 second. Are these the other classes? Assault, medic, engineer, support, or recon? Ooh. I will deploy as recon. Hold on. Am I allowed to deploy as recon? That's true. I did do that. Thank you, the one with the moustache. Thank you, the one with the moustache. Hold on. Can I... Good. Stand by. Yeah, why is there only 1 out of 8? Is that the number on the team? 0 out of 8? Maybe I'll select something else for now, just in case it's in the rules saying no recon or whatever on this server. Deploying. Stand by. What's going on with the screen? Oh, I see. Number in the squad. Gotcha. Thank you. Didn't want to fall afoul of any specific server rules. Okay. So yeah, hope everyone's okay. Sorry, I've had some beer this evening. Whilst waiting and trying to pick a game, I have been drinking. Well, Simple Pete, if you'll forgive me for saying so, it's a very different story here in the United Kingdom. Very different story. The carp has been invasive for so long that people don't realise it's even invasive. The carp was swimming around in our waterways in the back in the fucking medieval era. So it's not considered to be some invasive pest that should be eliminated. It's considered to just be a native fish, even though the carp is like from Japan or something. In fact, there are some species of carp swimming around in both European and British waterways that we don't even know where they're fucking from. The mirror carp, for example, seems to have very few scales, or the ones that it does are quite large. And people wonder whether or not it was intentionally bred by medieval monks who found the scaled carp annoying to descale. So they quite literally bred a scaleless version for their plates. Maybe. But that's my point. Thank you. They've been around so long that we don't consider them to be invasive pests. Oh, shit. Sorry, dude. Oh, I see. Is that my magazine? Ah, it's not just a magazine count. It's actually... That's quite clever. It's the actual status of the magazine. So if I fire this to about, like, a third and then reload, you can actually see that there is now a 1/3 magazine on the... That's quite clever. I like that. How cool is that? Thank you, HP Murphy. Thank you very much, HP. Sorry, for those joining, I've never played this before. I'm just experimenting. Okay. Squad points, I see. So if I press this, what's this? Special support that can provide supplies. A supply box for 200 points. I spent 200 points. £200 have been withdrawn from my Steam account. Oh, I see. Is that it there? Like an ammo drop in Battlefield that the commander drops down, but it's on the squad level? Maybe? And it comes down, and then somehow, no matter where my squad mates are, it always manages to take out one of my friendly troops. Always. Thank you, Teot. Aha! Oh, I can hold 3 to revive him? Sweet. What about you? I can hold 3 to revive you. I don't think I'm a medic, though. Am I not an assault? Thank you, Centurion. Thank you very much, Centurion. I see. Medics revive faster. Got it. Berksey. So I'm from Hove. It's a town that's well, it's two towns that form together to form a city on the far south coast of the United Kingdom called Brighton and Hove. Hove is considered to be the posher area. In fact, weirdly, because I saw my brother in the chat briefly, sorry to call you out, but yesterday rather, we were fishing, and we have both had the exact same upbringing, everybody. We have had an identical upbringing in a posh area of this city. And I speak like this, obviously, and yesterday, as we were fishing, catching those 14-pounders that I said we were having trouble getting in, my brother was removing the hook from the lip of the fish that he caught, but obviously I couldn't help him take the photograph because I was dealing with my own fish. So he, quite politely, turned round to the nearby angler on the peg next to us, another gentleman that we didn't know. And of course he said the words, "Excuse me, sir, would you mind helping me take a photograph of this fish, please?" Those were the words he said. Of course, those are the words he said. Those were the words he should have said. Instead, he said, "Oi, mate, can you help me take a picture of this fish?" Oi, mate. You did say oi. You said oi. You said, "Oi, mate." And I went, "I beg your pardon. Excuse me, sir." My brother's in the chat, by the way. His name is Lamram. He says, "I didn't fuck you." You said, "Can you take a photo, mate?" I swear you said oi. Like, the first thing you said was like oi or something. I swear you said oi, mate. But yeah, what's happened, brother? What's happened to you? You've been living far too long away from Hove. That's your problem. Oh, dear. How are you, brother? How are things? Sorry, Lamram, my brother's in the chat there. Also, 1 second. Dog belly. Hang on. Dog belly. Lamram is good. Good. She's happy. She came back from her dog walkies. So the dog walker that she normally has, it's a family that live fairly nearby, and so she's getting walked regularly by their son. And yeah, she gets super excited when she knows that he's turning up. Hang on a second. Oop. Need to select a spawn point. There we go. Okay. So she's a happy girl. She's had chicken biscuits and she's had some dinner. And she's had a nice long walk. Shouldn't say that word. Am I a fan of Brighton FC? I'm not really a fan of football, I'm afraid, Kaffir. Not really my area. Thank you, Jackie P and Overlord. Thank you, Centurion and Tiot. And thank you, Axolotl and Murphy. Oh, wow, there are vehicles then. Okay. Ooh, they are not well, that's not well modelled, is it? Let's be honest. Thank you, Pucker. Thank you very much, Pucker. I'm running quite far on foot, aren't I? So sorry, tell me more about this. I know very little. Who created this? The studio, I mean. Do we know anything about them? Thank you, Coed. Like 3 guys. Okay, so it's like an indie studio. And is this very early in its access, or is it early access in a sort of alpha sense. It was created by 3 dudes who wanted to make a milsim, but they realized Battlefield would sell better. Thank you! Finally! Somebody gets it! Of course it would sell better, because the markets are crying out for a Battlefield game. Ever since Battlefield screwed the pooch and is now kind of shite. And every other Battlefield game that ticket shooter that comes out keeps trying to follow the example of Project Reality, or whatever it's called, and Hell Let Loose, and Squad, which have achieved success, yes, but they're very slow. Thank you, Pro Killer. Yes, rant. Sorry, can I? Oh, no, wait. I am capturing. Am I capturing? Maybe I need to be a bit closer. Hello? Whoops. Yes, I mean, in my opinion, there is a market gap. There is absolutely a market gap for this style of... I don't want to use the word more arcadey, because that's never what Battlefield was, but more like gritty and sort of just very, very fighty. A fighty one, less maneuvering. Because, sorry, I'm waffling again. But you know when you play Armour, you'll notice that there's a rhythm to Armour. Can I move? No. When you play Armour, there's lots of sort of, okay, there's the briefing and the gearing up and then the maneuvering, and it's all a very slow burn, you know? It's great, but it's a slow burn, and it builds up and it builds up. And that's fine, and you can do that. But with this type of game, you really need to be respawning and dying as often as possible. The more people that die, and the more frequently that they die, the bigger the battle feels. It feels like you're in a fight that's not smouldering, but Oh, you can go prone. Oh, wow. You're in a fight that is not merely smouldering, but it is raging. Does that make sense? As in, back when you played Battle... Oh, right, you can even scale walls. Is that a throwable grappling hook like Battlefield Special Forces? Oops, sorry. Caps lock. Oh, no, don't cut it. Sorry. E, maybe? F? Nope, I'll go around. How cool! Space. Space, I'll do it. Sorry. I swear I pressed space. I did press space. Oh, I see. So yes, sorry, what was I saying? So it's my opinion that, yeah, you need people dying and respawning as quickly as possible in this type of game to really make it feel like the battle is raging. Long periods of waiting is a bit of a the brakes on the train, you know. Not going forward for some reason. Chickens. Oops, sorry. Okay, we're attacking A. Another important element, and I suppose only the chat can tell me this because I haven't really seen enough of the game. An important element is to do what's called the patchwork quilt. The patchwork quilt is basically a description that I read once of the maps in Battlefield, where you have lots of individual small maps that are actually tied together in a patchwork quilt. Each individual conquest point is its own map, essentially. So over here you have an oil refinery, over here you have a block of flats, over here you have the burning wreck of an aircraft that was shot down, gouging a huge, like, ravine in the road where there's no fucking cover. Over here you have a construction site that's ringed by a corrugated fence that vehicles cannot go through, but infantry can travel through freely. Yet it has no roof, so helicopters can strafe it easily and clear the infantry out. Over here you have a factory with completely solid walls that tanks cannot shoot through without getting super close and therefore in range of C4. Over here you have a television station which is really, really, really tall, so snipers can stay on the top of it and snipe like crazy. Because each individual conquest point is its own separate map. because each individual conquest point is its own separate map and they're stitched together, the gameplay never feels stale because the scenery's always changing. Some of the worst Battlefield maps are sort of mono... I don't know what to call them. Well, mono in their overall... Fuck. Mono-quilted. Where the gameplay never changes because every conquest point is the fucking same. Looking at you, Operation Metro in 64-player mode. Looking at you, Damavan Peak in non-rush mode. Jesus Christ. Looking at you, Wake Island with Levolution, which meant that all cover was effectively eliminated after 20 fucking minutes. So all the infantry could do is run around jerking each other off before they get wiped out by any fucking vehicle. Sorry, I'm ranting again. What was that noise? I heard something fall down. Did something fall down? Did I miss an event? Did something interesting happen over here? Anyway, so yeah, I hope everyone's okay. So went fishing with my brother, had lots of fun. We caught about 10 fish apiece. It was lovely. Really enjoyed it. I nagged my brother continually like an old lady because he kept not wanting to put on suntan lotion. And every time I've gone fishing, I've burnt myself to a crisp. So I'm pretty sure he was getting burnt too. He put it on eventually. I apologize. Yes, it's like my mum. I'm sorry. But thank you for putting on sunblock. I bought like factor fucking 50. I was like, fuck you, giant nuclear orb in the sky. Sorry, where the fuck am I? I thought we were... Oh, we've taken it. This way. Who caught the bigger fish? I caught the bigger fish. Let's see where it is there. Hi, Alistair. Hi, indeed. I hope you're well. Hi there, Sky Knight. Thank you for saying so, Sky Knight. Oh, it's Bacon Bender. Out. What's up, honey bunny? Oh, thank you. Press V. Is there a... No. I was going to say thank you via voice comms. So another interesting element, sorry I'm just waffling really, about Battlefield games in general, is that I like the way that individual squad members can contribute without having to communicate verbally. So because you have all of these individual classes and all of these vehicles that you can get in and out of, and static gun emplacements such as anti-aircraft turrets or whatever, you can sort of chip in without having to actively tell people what you're doing. A squad mate doesn't have to say he's covering this, he's doing this, he's doing whatever. You can just drop in and be a medic in such a way that really lends to large-scale fighting really well. Oh, they've put in flashbangs. How cool. Oh, were you the enemy? Yep. Yes, indeed. Atisua. I've disabled the voice for now. I wasn't sure if that was a... If going in with the voice was a good idea. Right. Considering it is a public server, and I'm surrounded by people who could immediately start screaming slurs at the top of their lungs. You know? Oh, what was that? Was that a tripwire? Indeed, I see. Bottom left there, it says Claymore. Okay, so those things are Claymores. Oh, hello, I'm up. Can I bandage myself? I can bandage you. Hold still. There we go. The VoIP is severely fucked in the game, says Rings. Oh, really? How many people are here? What the fuck? So where are we now? I see, we're attacking C. That's why so many people are here. Okay. Oh. Whoop. Hi there, ZF Poro is in the chat, everyone. Hi there, Poro. Don't fucking listen to chat, you moron. Oh, really? Hope you're well, Poro. Seriously, man. Hope life is treating you well. Okay. Whoopsie. 1 second. Sorry, overtly. My instincts are probably fucked. I'm changing my fire mode all the time because I'm still thinking like Rising Storm. The game is a lot more tanky than Rising Storm. In Rising Storm, it takes between 1 to 2 bullets to kill somebody. So you always have your rifle in single fire mode. Like, unless you're turning a corner, at which point you switch it to full. But like, as you're moving around, you're always in single fire with your AK. Yeah, so far so good, Gulden. I haven't really seen much of the game, to be honest. Should probably just respawn. Hang on. There we go. Definitely takes me back. Holy shit. This feels very Battlefield 2. 1 second. Headshots kill in 1 shot, otherwise people take a few hits. Okay. In Rising Storm, 1 shot will pretty much... Well, it won't... It will either kill you or it will seriously wound you to the point that your mobility drops dramatically. So it may as well kill you. Oh, sorry, he was an enemy? I need to learn the difference in uniform colour, I think. Any Silent Hunter this week? Not sure, Codafoy. I've kind of played it to death right now. Fancy a bit of a break. Look for red glowy stuff, says Ryder. Thank you, good advice. Oh, are these medics? Yes, they are. I'll just wait a second. So, yeah. Thank you. I hear another rumbling sound. I wonder if somebody's... Oh, cool. Can I pick that up? What's that say? Resupply. I see. 20 resupply points. Okay. So we're struggling to take C. Do you need to be picked up? No, you're fine. Oh, looks like they're... Can I pick them up? Reviving. There we go. Reviving. Okay. Woo! There's like 4 of them. Okay. Thank you, Starry Dance, and Sati, and Boomkin. That's true, Voltron. I should try grenades. Is there friendly fire? Asking for a friend. No friendly fire. Wonderful. What's this? This is a bandage. If I hold it down, doesn't do anything. Anti-personnel mine. G. Whoops. Smiley man. Whoop. Let's see. So where's the point then? So that I got attacked from the roof. What's down here, friends? So that's E. Have we taken C? We've taken C. Wonderful. Well, we'll see, Doctor. Sorry, for those not familiar, when it comes to bullshitteries, they really are just highlights of an unscripted nature. So what I'm saying is I would have to play the game with my clan mates and stuff for a while and just see what happens. Thank you, Dodge. Hi there, Dodge. Hope you're well, Dodge. What are we doing? Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. The stairs came down. Okay. You're very welcome, and thank you for saying so. I am Merc. Thank you, I am Merc. Hope you're okay. Ever gonna do a Tarkov bullshittery? I'm afraid not, Jano. I got, like, about 4 or 5 individual highlights, but never enough to make a bullshittery. I'd say a bullshittery is between 30 to 40 individual highlights chained together. So I simply didn't get enough to ever do a Tarkov one. Thank you, Jessup. Unfortunately, that is the same story played out for many, many games. Sometimes you just get lucky, and the particular compilation of the composition of the friend group that you're with results in humorous moments really, really quickly, and you can get it done in... Hell, I mean, the fastest I've ever done a bullshittery was literally one stream. Gang beasts. But sometimes it takes fucking months. Okay. For those joining the stream, I hope you're okay. Sorry, don't expect much. It's really just first impressions. I'm just sort of playing, running around, getting confused. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Whoop. I'm not easily able to identify the enemy currently, so... Yeah. 1 second. So we've lost C. I see. Is this the roof that they were attacking? It is! Okay. Looks like they're on the other side of it, though. So another question. Let me just have a look at the scoreboard. Are the deaths registered? Because Rising Storm doesn't actually track the deaths, considering it to be irrelevant in the face of tickets. Let's have a look. Kills... Are they deaths? It is? Okay, so this one does. Yes, indeed, Prometheus. I need to continue it after this next bullshittery that's getting voted for right now. Who is this? Kashi. Hello, Kashi. I see, so this is where they were shooting before. We pushed them away. Have we taken C? We have. Where does this go? I see. Is it? It almost looks mirrored. Is it mirrored? I clipped him, but I didn't quite finish him off. Ooh. See that dude? Oh, hold to revive somebody. There we go. Stand by. So, yes, what's happening right now, Sid, is that the patrons and the Twitch subscribers are voting on a couple of polls that I gave them for the next bullshittery. I've given them about 8 different options. Armor is one of those options, and they're currently voting to see which one they'd fancy. So if you are a Twitch sub or a patron, feel free to let me know what you want, and I'll do my best to, come Monday, I'll do my best to accommodate. Fair warning, though, this next bullshittery looks to be very complicated, owing to the fact that pretty much all 8 of the choices are pretty complicated. I don't think there's going to be an easy one currently. Oh, holy shit. Thank you, the Thet Master. Thank you, Thet Master. Or the T Master? Thank you, Thet Master, or the T Master. Thank you for your kindness. Okay. Yeah, let's try a different class. Let's try engineer. What do they have then? Let's have a look. Oh, select the spawn point. So I presume I can't go from C anymore. I see. It's been contested. We keep losing it. Maybe because it's in the middle. So what's this then? That's a submachine gun. Okay. Oh, hello. What's in it? Oh, you getting shot at? We are. Stand by. Submachine gun. What else is this? A bandage, anti-personnel mine. Ooh, an RPG 7. Fun. Okay. Also, Alistair is in the chat. I hope you're well, Alistair. Okay. It is a fairly frequent question, Wolf. My mindset is simply one of I need to be a little bit careful of combining too many moments because then it doesn't really have much of an audience. I mean, obviously that's probably piss poor advice now. But back in the day, I was always reluctant to just do like a ha-ha compilation. Because without context, without people actually knowing what game it is and understanding how it works, the comedic moments would never be as impactful. At least in my opinion. Perhaps it's different now. Ooh, bloody hell. Is there an enemy? Someone got him. Ooh. Wait, I can revive him? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. We do play it from time to time, Dirk Donk. Okay. Not at all, Striker. So the ginger gentleman's name is Mr. Batty. He's one of the mods. He decided to start turning up at conventions wearing a I am SovietWomble name tag as a joke. And then some other person on YouTube made like a face reveal clip and then switched off the comments. And it's just a fake clip. The clip was Mr. Batty hanging out with Sai in his bedroom. Indeed, Mr. Batty sounds like me because we share the same type of accent. It's called Estuary English. Once you realise that, you'll realise that lots of people in the UK sound like me. It's a very common accent. Oh, is he enemy? I think so. Ooh. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. Where am I right now? Hang on. We're trying to push to E, aren't we? Whoop. Grenade. Whoop. Shot in the side. Ouchie. Oh, really, PJ? Okay. Thank you for saying so, Baked Dough. And hi there. Whoop, watch out. There's an enemy behind you. Okay. Are we capturing it? We're just on the edge of it. Where's the actual capture site itself? I'm a little confused. Oh, we did it. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. So now we've taken it. I see, this is the Russian spawn. So let's face south and shoot them as they try to come on in. South on the map. I see I've got... Oh no, it does say south. Got bearings, but it does indeed say south. Okay. Wonderful. Whoa, holy shit, something's shooting at me. Fucking hell. What happened? Oh, we won! Wonderful! Okay. Anyway, for those joining, I hope you're okay. Sorry, somewhat directionless stream this evening. I wanted to... Well, I wasn't sure what I was going to play, so I just dropped in to get some first impressions. It does feel very classic Battlefield, doesn't it? It feels very Battlefield 2. Certainly. Thank you, Gumball Bob. Thank you very much, Gumball Bob. Out of curiosity, were many people in the chat here players of Battlefield 2 back in the day? Just a sort of show of hands? Thank you, Gumball. And thank you, Dr. Inferi and Glitter and Shy Lad. Some, but fewer than I expected. Yes, Battlefield 2 would have been 2005, I believe. I remember that because it was all the rage when I started. I was working in software quality assurance back in 2005, and it was all the rage with the team that I was working with. And I got into this really petty argument one evening where some guy insisted that the weapons available in Battlefield Special Forces would not be available on the server. So Special Forces was the expansion pack to Battlefield 2. And it came with a whole host of new different weapons for the individual classes. Oh, hang on. Enter vehicle. Yeah. So anyway, I insisted that at one point in the gameplay I picked up one of the new weapons on one of the old maps, and he got really, really angry with me and insisted that I was wrong. So petty was I that I went all the way back home on my lunch hour, logged into a server and took a screenshot of me holding one of these new weapons on Wake Island or whatever. Because yes, I'm just that petty. It was clever though, because they made it so that you couldn't actually equip one of these weapons without the expansion pack, but you could kill someone with one of these weapons and take their kit, which meant you had a sort of ooh moment where what weapon is this? A sort of in-game advert. Unfortunately, EA became a lot less subtle with the in-game adverts until they literally had adverts for the Incredible Hulk plastered on a poster in a derelict snow-filled city in the post-apocalyptic Battlefield 2142. It made no sense. It's not me. It's not me driving. Sorry, chat. It's not me. Where are we going anyway? Okay. Must admit, it's been a long while since I've done like a conquest mode. In Rising Storm Vietnam, it's mostly rush mode, where the points change hands once, you know, and you sort of fall back to the next row. Thank you, Kappa Kick. Thank you, Kappa. I'm the wrong person to ask, Cheesy, I'm afraid. It was a long time ago for me. 2005, so... Oh, we're getting out? We're getting out. So I certainly couldn't tell you anything about quality assurance entering a quality assurance field today, beyond the fact that there are qualifications that one should have. I presume ISTQB qualifications, both Foundation and preferably Advanced, but Foundation will get you in. Oh wow, hang on a second. These walls? Ah! The floor? No. The roof? No. Cool! Oh, hello. Why is he doing that? Is he trying to make firing slots for later? I wonder? Or, no, I think he just knows he's on stream. Wait, if I press T... Sorry, how does one get rid of the HUD elements if I need to on a pinch? In Rising Storm, one can press T. Thank you, Volts. Thank you very much, Volts. And Multi. Thank you, Multi. Ooh, helicopters. Okay, so what's this? It's a village. I see. We need to. This is C itself. Okay. Whoop. Are you bugging me? Is that too old, Phantom? I apologize. Yeah, it's probably out of date advice. Okay. Alright, spawning again. Let's see if I can go from one of my squad mates this time, eh? A green, I suppose green are my squad mates? Okay. So yeah, what else is going on? So I went fishing with my brother and had lots of fun. Caught some carp. Yeah, came back, had an old man nap because I'm ancient. Did some cleaning today, ready to reformat my PC to try and fix these errors that have been bedeviling me for the last several weeks. Hopefully then the bullshitteries will speed up a bit. The last bullshittery that I made was hold fast bullshittery, and it should have taken around 4 to 5 weeks, but it took 6.5 weeks. Too long. And one of the reasons it took so long was indeed the technical errors that I experienced. Hang on. B, over here. Indeed, we go to fisheries error, so you can't kill the fish. Thank you, Minotaur. Clean the laptop today. Pure suffering, so many screws in weird places, says Wolfman. Okay. So let's hold it for now. Prevent the enemy from getting a flank on us. No TF2 on Sundays, Joink. Oh, hello, fucking help. Some dude just turned up behind me. I wish the enemy uniform was perhaps a lot darker. Okay. But yeah, so... Sorry, Silver Lane says we live in different worlds. Here in Finland, catch and release is quite rare. The land is covered in lakes, so every person... right just has to go... Sorry. It's every person's right to go and just angle some fish. Indeed. So, we do, frankly, because, let's be fair here, England is small. We have long since exterminated anything we could exterminate, and if you just let the general population run riot, they will... Yeah, if we had what America does on their lakes, which is fish anywhere, kill anything, or whatever, we'd fucking wipe out all species. We've got, like, is it 70 million people living on this tiny little fucking island? Sorry, not that that's the reason for the catch and release. The reason it's for catch and release is it's a business. These are still waters where the fish are assets. They're stocked. They pay money to stock the lakes, and then the fish grow larger and larger. And so if we kill them, then that's a fish that one cannot catch later. You just wipe the stocks out, and in a few weeks we just wipe it out. And then they go out of business. Okay. That explains the lack of seasoning in food. No, the lack of seasoning isn't that. The lack of seasoning is because the British Empire was less interested in the seasoning and more interested in owning the land upon which the seasoning could be grown. Also artifacts. Some wonderful things we found. I mean, it took a while to get them off the plinths that they were on, but you know. Send up Dave with a chisel and we had it sorted. Boom. Oh, I didn't get him. Hang on. Whoa, hello. You little bastard. Woo. My teammate's down? No, they're okay. Oh, he's dead. Sweet. Oh, I'm being healed, am I? Thank you. Oh, it's devious. It's friendly fire in the game. Just checking. First impressions? Yeah, it's very cool. It's very old and Battlefield, isn't it? Very Battlefield 2. Oh look, is he hostile? I presume he is. Oh shit, he's fucked. Our pilots are way better, as you can see. This is when they explode. No, we're fine. Shit the bed, shit the bed, shit the bed. Catch this fucker. Well, that actually landed. Oh shit! I was hoping to jump. That didn't work. Okay. Right, let's try and spawn again. Yeah, from nervous. Ah, nervous is in the game. All right. Change loadouts. Ooh, let's have a look at this. What's this? Oh wow. Okay. AK combat site. Oh wow. Oh. Hang on a second. Based on kills, not loot box bullshit. Not shit popping up on the screen saying congratulations, you won a prize. Good boy. Has some dopamine. Sorry. Show me this again. Show me this again. Unlocks. Canted site based on kills. Oh, blow me down with a fucking feather. Someone understands how it's meant to be. Hang on. Sorry, let me read more. Can I click these yet? Okay, so ranks in game. So no battle pass. I assume, sorry. No battle pass fucking wankery. My god, I'm getting aroused. Hang on. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Holy fucking shit! Yes! This is how it should be. Okay. Sorry, I've just realised that. So there are no... Sorry, question for you, chat. You tell me. So are there no loot boxes? No loot boxes. No fucking... Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. Hang on. Alistair got me that shirt. I like that shirt. Hang on. Sorry, Lulu. Sorry. Okay, right. As you can probably tell, I wear that shirt a lot. Right. Sorry, 1 minute. What am I doing? Okay, awesome. That's good. That's really good. That's really, really, really good. Seriously. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm so fucking sick and tired of just like being like an ADHD simulator where you're playing and there's just shit popping up on the screen. Medal, ribbon, box, box, box. Like, fuck off. Oh, wow, okay. What am I looking at? Hang on. I'm not even facing the correct direction. No, it's B. All right. So wait, sorry. Attacking B. Is there like an overview of... I presume we don't outnumber them. Okay. What was that? Did you see that? Ooh, bloody hell! Didn't see him. Yes, if I had to give one bit of feedback critique, I think the game is in dire need of Rising Storm's T function, which is where you can press T and then all of the HUD elements go away. So currently, I think T does nothing. But yeah, like HUD, like friendly fire IDs, everything on your screen just vanishes. So you can quickly like see what the fuck's going on. Like switch it all off. Oh, there is a button for that? Sweet. Hang on. Sorry, what's the button by default so I can just get used to it for now? Oh, there is no default. Gotcha. Cool. If the game has it, fantastic. Yeah, there are times where there's just like over there, for example. If there's an enemy there, it'd be a perfect moment to switch off all the HUD elements so I can just see him. You know what I mean? Whoa, holy shit. That's him. Ooh, apologies. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp into the microphone. Hang on. Where the fuck am I? So I'm defending B. Okay. Probably best to just defend B for a second. Let's look west, which is over southwest, southwest, northwest, west. There we go. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Hello. I can't aim for toffee! I can't aim for toffee. Hang on, I'm bleeding. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, being bandaged. There we go. Okay, back up on my feet. Thank you. Oh, it's Poro! Holy shit, it's my clanmate. Bloody hell. Oh! Folks, that's Poro. He does indeed stream. He might be streaming now. I'm sure he's swearing, going fucking Soviet, fucking... No, because he did. Alright. Player is in combat. Oh, sweet. So you can't actually spawn on them when they're in combat. How cool is this game? Right. Deploy. There we go. My gun has a new attachment, by the way. Does it? Let's have a look. Gun has a new attachment. Pistol, bandage, anti-personnel mine. That's grenade. Bullets, yep, I've got them. Yep, still got bullets, well done. I've got to go to the loadouts. Okay. Oh shit! The bed was that? Was that an enemy? What's this thing? Caps lock unbuilds. Spawn point maybe? Like squad's FOB system? Ah, we lost objective B. Probably try and remedy that, shouldn't we? Ooh, holy shit. Excuse me, do you mind? Does that even work? Sorry. I was trying to get the meme kill. It does work? Okay, good, just checking. Sorry, in Rising Storm, it's one of the most terrifying things in the world when you're reloading and all of a sudden the bush next to you says "Yah," and then a man with a pointy hat and a pickaxe comes running at you. You shit your underpants every single time. Okay. Hang on, just gonna respawn. Right, okay, so we've got B at least. Good, good. I see, so the green flag is the spawn point. It's also kind of fun that when you play Rising Storm Vietnam, because obviously, yeah, it's a battlefield game. You play it just like now. We don't really know why we're fighting. So the memes start and everyone just argues that we're fighting over rice. So the GI starts screaming, hand over the rice, and no one gets hurt. The VC say no. Oh, yes, good shout, good shout. Hang on. Oh, I got healed. I was gonna look at the loadout screen. Be healed. Where are the enemy then? Hang on. I see. So B's over there. So we've got to go over there. This is merely the spawn point. Oh, no? Oh, set of stairs in my way. Whoa, holy shit, man. Jesus Christ, made me jump like... Whoop! Okay. Someone's bandaging me. Thank you. You know what? Let's take the back door. Woo! Yikes. Okay. Hang on. Shame I can't crawl when I'm down. Well, I guess it makes sense. Otherwise, the whole fucking road would be covered in people crawling. Okay. Indeed, welcome folks. Sorry, for those just joining, you probably won't enjoy this stream. I'm really just having first impressions. Quite impressed though, I must admit. I'm a long-time Battlefield fan who's long since been disillusioned with the bullshit that has been Electronic Arts over their last, like, fucking decade, if not more, of bad decision-making. So this is quite a breath of fresh air. Particularly the loadout screen that appears to have a total absence of any loot boxes or bullshit. So well done them. I guess it remains to be seen whether or not the game will have any staying power. Which will be... Oh, I'm not sure. Well, it will be determined by player count. And hell, it's not even that large a player count that you'd need to maintain. Rising Storm is still going. I mean, steadily dying, but it's still going. Hang on. Sorry, maybe I should have jumped into a vehicle. That probably would have been way faster. Wait, he's a friend? I'm stupid. Okay. So yes, a patchwork quilt of maps is important. Individual classes that can all contribute is quite important. Having very low downtime between killing and respawning is very, very important. Another one, in my personal opinion, is that vehicles and classes themselves should occupy a sort of layer system where they're all fighting each other, yes, but they tend to have their own priorities. Tanks fighting tanks, helicopters fighting helicopters, infantry fighting infantry, maybe snipers fighting snipers. One could argue that's their own separate thing. But what's interesting about that is that each individual layer is trying to fight for dominance in a Battlefield game. Tanks are generally trying to achieve tank superiority, so they don't have to worry about their goddamn opposite blowing them up. And what's interesting is what happens when they achieve that dominance, because when one layer starts to become dominant, when, for example, there is no other helicopter in the air on Operation Sharkey Peninsula is the name of the map. When the helicopter is dominant, what happens? Well, all of a sudden, it starts slaughtering the infantry, because the infantry have no real defense against the helicopter. Same with the tank. What happens when the tank is left unattended? Oh, it starts blowing up every soft-skinned vehicle and infantryman with the coax machine gun. What happens when the infantry are left unattended? Well, they start capping everything on the map. So you've got this back and forth, this tug of war going on between individual layers, which is what lends to Battlefield's extreme replay value, to the point that most other games simply cannot compete. Because each individual map is actually a map of multiple maps stitched together in a patchwork quilt, and because the fighting is taking place on 6 individual different planes, be it infantry or tanks or IFVs or helicopters or planes or snipers or whatever, you can draw the line wherever, It never feels like you're playing the same game twice. Does that make any sense? Sorry, I shouldn't keep waiting for... Hang on. Whoop! Bloody hell. Indeed, Goldcrumb. It is my first impression, so I didn't want to put the VoIP on just in case someone started screaming shit into the microphone. Okay. 1 second. Sorry. Let me just press that. And then without respawning, just check the loadouts. So someone said I've unlocked... I see, one new. What have I unlocked? The reflex sight. Okay, let's try that then. Reflex sight. Do I have to save it? Secondary. Ooh, first aid. Primary gadget. Anti-personnel mine. C4. Claymore. Suicide C4. Alright. Secondary gadgets. Ooh! Yeah! Okay. Impact grenades. Flares. Smoke grenade. Okay. Neat. Okay. Oops, sorry, what am I doing? Do I need to click it first, or... There we go. Ah, okay. Is it faster to bring up to my eye, maybe? Pistol, bandage, suicide C4. I don't know what I expected. Help! I'm stupid. I thought it would like arm or something. I thought it was like... I thought you'd have to strap it on for a minute. Okay. Hang on. Well, it does what it says on the tin. I thought it would arm. I thought it was like arm it. Hang on. Let's go. Nope. Also, sorry, I should pay more attention to the ticket, shouldn't I? We are currently... what are we? We're the Americans, so we're winning? Are we the Americans? How can I tell? Is my name highlighted? I'm sure I'm at the top of the scoreboard, obviously. Nope, okay, right. Oh dear, that's not very good. So I'm playing as one of the Russians, okay. Yeah, we're doing quite poorly. Oh no. Right. Fuck was that? I will follow him. He surely knows what he's doing. Oh shit. I hit that dude, but did not slay him. Whoa, holy shit. Yikes on toast. Whoa, holy shit. I've unlocked the torch. Bloody hell. Some sort of a machine gun. 2 of them. Let's take cover. Zonks, so this is a game called Battlebits. I'm being told by the chat that it's a Battlefield-like that's been made over 7 years by 3 dudes, 3 gentlemen, who I can presume were dissatisfied with Battlefield, as I'm sure many people are over the years. I'm quite impressed so far. They've incorporated many elements of Battlefield 2 and Special Forces. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling the squad. Sorry, I'm feeling the squad influence only because Squad was influenced by Project Reality, and Project Reality was a mod of Battlefield 2. So it's very Battlefield 2. Maybe the FOBs, perhaps. But it feels way too fast for squad. Okay, hang on. Sorry, players in combat. I see. Can I click I can click the list over here. Good, good. And if I click on... Oh, wait, the FOB's been taken down. Who is this gentleman? Simba. Let's spawn on Simba. Oops, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to shoot you in the bumhole. Oh, hang on a second. Can I try my new... Been promoted. Suicide grenade. G, what's G? Throwing flare. Sending the T-Rex that way. Charging. Zigging, zagging. Ow, I didn't zag enough. Thank you, Green Sleeve. Thank you very much, Green Sleeve. Oh, I'm either being molested or dragged. I'm not sure which. Dragged. Lovely. Not sure yet, Notorious. Please bear with me. I haven't played the game long enough to give you any sort of informed recommendation. Thank you, Bluefist. Thank you, sir, if you can hear me. Whoa! Fuck. Need the bandage. Oop! Is that the helicopter, maybe? Okay. Oh, it's a machine gun. We're between a rock and a hard place. Probably just respawn. There we go. So we're attempting to, yeah, we're attempting to take C. Oh, what's happened? Oh, did we win? Oh no, I think we lost. Ah, we suck. Well, bugger. Oh, sorry, GG. Of course, hang on. Right. Yeah, that was cool. Sorry, if you'll forgive me, folks, I'll probably leave it there for this evening, just so I can wind down and go to bed fairly soon. But no, as first impressions go, quite impressed. Quite impressed indeed. Sorry, I realised that probably wasn't the most satisfying stream in the world. I left the voice comms off on purpose just because I was a little worried insofar as what it would mean for a live streamer running around on a public server with no admin, maybe. Anyway, but, well, thank you for being here. So, on the YouTube side of things, please know that right now, having finished the last bullshittery, I'm going to start the next one on Monday. There's currently a poll that's up for the patrons up on Patreon and also the Twitch subscribers in the Discord group below. If you haven't cast your vote, feel free. And, yeah, and then let me know what you want, and I'll do my best to accommodate. Sorry, there's a post there of about 8 different options, and I will do my best to get on with whatever you want, really. Don't worry, yeah, they're all going to be quite complicated, so I just pick whichever one you fancy, or more, pick multiple, and I'll just see what I can do. As for right now, yeah, so I'm going to wind down, so I give her a bit of a cuddle, and, yeah, then go to bed fairly soon. Oh, sorry, tell you what I need to do. I need to get this reformat going on the PC. There are 5 files that I really need to save, but for some reason they won't move, and I don't know why. I can access them okay. They're live streams. So there are a couple of live streams of Team Fortress, one of Minecraft, and I think 2 of, I'm not sure, Rising Storm or Space Engineers? I can't tell from the thumbnail. Regardless, I need to save them. I need to physically save them before I reformat the PC. So I apologise if I'm not around tomorrow, probably, because the PC will be literally reformatting on me. So, if you'll bear with me, let me just have a look and see who's doing what amongst my clanmates. Is anyone doing anything interesting? Hang on. Oh, shit. Did I crash the game? 1 second. There we go. Right, so are any of my clanmates playing, and are they doing anything you might want to watch? 1 second. So Tom is still on. Tom is currently playing a bit of V Rising, which is that vampire base building game that he's doing. So I'll leave you in his company and he can explain. Thank you, Peter4, and thank you, Ghosty, and Greensleeve, and Nolliant. Thank you, all of you. So this is ZF Tom. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Hope to see you again soon. And, whoops, sorry. I can't spell. Hope to see you again soon. And, yeah, take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.